Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to this love reading for September. So you're most welcome to this reading. It's for singles and couples, and I'm concentrating only on love, okay? So I'm just going to make a little bit more room for the cards here. And we will start. There you go. So this is my spread, how it looks like. I've been developing this spread for 3 years now. And you got an extra card to clarify this card, okay? So we start with you. This position is you and what you feel right now about yourself or about love. About yourself and love matters, where you stand right now. And we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is also a travel card. It can have to do with travel. You see a ship here in the background. It can also be that you want things to move on, or you want things to go forward, or you're going somewhere, or you feel a lot of fire, or you are maybe connected to a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, right? A fire sign. It's a bit of a quick energy, very quick. This can also be, if you have a partner, this can also be your partner that wants something quick, okay? They are fast, or they want something fast. But I mostly feel this is you, Scorpio, that you want something, maybe a quick solution, or you feel uneasy, like you feel you can't be still, okay? Restlessness, all right? But let's see what's going on with the other cards. So these two cards are the environment, what's going on around you. So let's see what you are going to here. This is also for singles. So singles, you are also somehow going somewhere, or you have like a point in front of you that you would like to reach. So we have the Judgment in reversed in the environment. And this tells me that you want to go to an environment where there is no challenge, where you don't have to decide, or where you don't have to face a challenge. Maybe some of you are taking time out, Scorpio, okay? Or even taking a break. Because Judgment reversed is not seeing something. And I feel you choose to go away, maybe even escape, actually. Maybe even escape. Let me see if I can zoom in on these cards. They are very beautiful. Maybe even escape, like I don't want to deal with this now. I don't want to see the truth, or I don't want this right now. Okay? Or this can be your partner who doesn't want to understand something. Maybe the partner is in denial of the truth, doesn't want to see the truth, doesn't want to listen to you. And this could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? For singles, I'm getting that things are maybe too much for you right now. It's like, I don't want to deal with this now. Or you don't, yeah, it's something that you don't want to deal with, or you don't want to face something. Let's see the other cards, okay? The environment, we have the Ten of Swords. This card also wanted to be upside down, actually. Okay, so this means that something might be changing, Scorpio, in your love life. Whether you are single or coupled, something might be changing, and either your partner doesn't want things to change or end even. For some of you, things are changing a lot and you don't know if the relationship is ending or not. It's just been a big shift, I feel. Okay? So whether this card, Ten of Swords, is like this or like this, things are really happening right now. And for some of you, there is some kind of not knowing in the air. It's like you don't know. Or maybe for some of you, Scorpios, you want to end a relationship, but at the same time, you don't want to do it because it would be like admitting a failure. Oh no, another relationship going sour. Or it's like some of you don't want to deal with the pain, I feel, which is unusual for a Scorpio. You don't have a problem with endings and beginnings. You're a strong Scorpio. You can take it. But here, somebody can't take it. Somebody can't take it. And it can be you or it can be your partner. Somebody is in denial. Somebody is escaping or not escaping. Doesn't mean somebody is packing their bags or somebody's taking their car somewhere. It can be denial that somebody doesn't want to understand. Okay? In the position of what to do, Five of Pentacles. And this one also could be also in reverse, like this card. So I'm getting there are different situations here for you, Scorpios. If I'm looking at this like that, in the position of what to do, it's to distance yourself, to isolate yourself a bit, to gain clarity, because somebody needs clarity. The Judgment is in reverse. This card is in reverse. This one wanted to be only in reverse. So somebody is not seeing the truth. Okay, so maybe, Scorpio, you need to back off until you see the truth or the other person sees the truth. If I read it like this, in the position of what to do is to face the challenge. Don't isolate yourself, face the challenge, face the person. Okay, so it's different for different situations, right? And this might be frustrating reading, but I feel, Scorpio, you have to decide for yourself if it's best to distance yourself for a while or if it's best to talk with that person. I feel that is your decision. And you have a great intuition, Scorpio, so I'm sure you will take the right decision. So clarifying this card is Ten of Wands, which means now, should I continue to carry this burden? There is a burden, okay? Should I continue to carry it? Should I put in an effort, a little bit more time and see what happens, right? So I'm getting like this, Scorpio. Don't just give up when it comes to love. Try to hang in there and see what happens, right? If you need a break, take a break. Okay, if it's tough right now in a relationship, take a break. But come back and hang in there a little bit more to see, to get some more information. Some of you Scorpios don't feel that the other person was fair to you, or they feel that you were not fair. But if it's a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I feel that they can feel betrayed, but they are not seeing the whole truth, Scorpio. They are not seeing the whole truth, and they are connected to this card. They are looking at this card. Yeah? So a fire sign might be in a little bit in an illusion. This card tells me what not to do. And we have 9 of Swords in reversed. This means you need to take a look at what is painful, Scorpio. What is it that is painful right now in love? And this goes also for singles. For singles, I would say take a look at yourself right now. What is frustrating you? What is not working out for you? What kind of partner should you not be looking for? Why is there some pain, maybe? Maybe a pain from the past. Maybe some of you singles needs to let go of a past, to forget about somebody. Okay? So I'm seeing you Scorpios in love in a transition period. For some of you, you're going to stay in a couple. For some of you, you're going to be single, coming out of a relationship. It's a transition here. And I feel some of you Scorpios, you really love your partner, but it's very, very heavy right now. Okay? It's very heavy. And I'm sure we're going to see some more signs here. Now we just have this fire sign here. Let me see what else I can get. Who you're dealing with. This one wants to be here. Okay, let me see. Clarifying the Judgment, clarifying the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Let us see. Let's start with this 9 of Swords, Strength reversed. So there might be a Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo, it can be quite tough. But I feel that the Leo has some problems with themselves that they need to sort out. A Leo might be fine. You just need to let them, Scorpio, help themselves. I feel that this could be a good way that you can back off and let them take care of themselves. I feel they have some personal problems. That's the Leo. So with a Leo, you could be fine. Just need to back off and let them do the work. Otherwise, you are here, Scorpio, and it's too much, okay? It's too much. The Judgment reversed. Let's unveil this mystery. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So if somebody doesn't want to see the truth, or if somebody is not listening, then this wheel is not turning. It's not turning in a positive direction. It cannot turn. Things cannot move forward. There can be no happiness if somebody doesn't listen or doesn't want to see the truth, right? Could be this Leo. Clarifying 10 of Swords, we have Queen of Cups in reversed. So if this is you, Scorpio, I will take this first as you, and then I will interpret it if it's another water sign you're dealing with, okay? So if this is you, Scorpio, actually, I feel this is not you, okay? Sorry. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or if you're dealing with another Scorpio than yourself, then this person is out of balance. For some cases, a Cancer, a Pisces, they are so afraid to lose you that they are already acting that way. They're already acting that way, afraid and criticizing you, just maybe even throwing a tantrum. I don't know. You have betrayed me, you don't love me. They are acting as if you already have broken up with them. So they are acting in a very unbalanced way. And if this goes on like that, then you're gonna break up with them. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is what this person doesn't see here. They don't see what they're doing to the relationship. They are acting as if it's already over. Okay? Also, if I put the card like this, right? It's gonna soon be over if they don't turn around, you know? So, if this is you, Scorpio, if this is you, but I don't feel it, I feel you're stronger than that, but if this is you, then you need to know, you need to ask yourself, do I want this relationship to end? Because if I do, then it's okay that you are like this, that you can criticize them as much as you want. But if you don't want a relationship to end, you need to turn yourself around and say, hey, let's work on this. Let's get it better. Let's stay a little bit more positive, right? And you should say what you really feel. And that is that you love them, that you care for them, and that you want them in your life. That's what you should be saying. And saying how great they are, how much you love them, right? So a Cancer or Pisces can be very difficult right now to deal with, okay? Let me see, 10 of Wands. We have the Lovers reversed. So this can be a Gemini that you're dealing with, who is also unbalanced. They are doing the opposite, I feel, from this card here. They are taking all the burden on themselves, and that's why they are upside down, Scorpio. So if you have a Gemini who is really putting in an effort, Scorpio, for you, you may need to ask yourself, am I putting too much pressure on my Gemini? Because they are upside down here, Scorpio. I feel they can't take more burdens because 10 is the last card in the Wands. 10, the last of the you know, the numbers, right? So if you're dealing with a Gemini, Scorpio, you must ask yourself, have I put too much expectations on my Gemini? If this is not a Gemini, there is a relationship that it's now on the tipping point. Okay, it's on the tipping point. It's just almost there to fall over, and it's over. For singles, let's talk about singles a little bit. For some of you, you have had a tough time when it came to love. You're wondering, is it ever going to work out for me? It's heavy feelings right now. And I feel singles, you should forget about the past, okay? If you need to be sad, but then move on. Forget about the past. Maybe when it comes to the past, singles, in the last relationship you had, if you need to have a look at that again, do it and ask yourself, what could I have done better? And admit it to yourself and then move on. Something is still here, you single guys. Something is still here. It's in the background and you need to face it, okay? You need to face something. And if you don't face it, this Wheel of Fortune cannot turn for you. So there's some kind of healing going on here, which is great, you know. Transition period, I feel. It's a big transition period. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. It's your card. Some of you Scorpios are traveling a lot. The Magician. The Magician is also a Gemini. So, Scorpio, I feel that even if you are in a relationship or if you're single, I feel you want to be very free right now. You want to be free, and we have the Hermit here, so we can be dealing with a Virgo also, or you are communicating with a Virgo. And one of you is maybe in denial or not seeing the truth. One is maybe too introvert, not enough extrovert. Okay, here's the Virgo. Maybe one of you needs to understand that it's over between you and Virgo. We also have a Gemini here again, a Magician. So with the Gemini, try to listen to them, Scorpio. Okay, with the Virgo, I feel, Scorpio, with Six of Pentacles here and a Virgo, you need to understand that this Virgo is who they are. They're not going to change. They are who they are. And you need to ask yourself, Scorpio, do I want this or not? Okay, somebody is like in denial, maybe in waiting for somebody to change or that things will change. Temperance reversed. Things are unbalanced. Big time. Okay. Temperance reversed. This can also be a Sagittarius that is also imbalanced. So imbalance is all over this reading here. Okay, so let me see. We'll take some more cards here. Temperance, the Emperor. Here is an Aries or a Taurus looking great. They are upright. If you're dealing with an Aries, they are very straightforward, Scorpio, and you have to make a decision. Let me clarify this Emperor, Three of Cups. So one of you might be thinking about leaving the situation if you are with an Aries or a Taurus. Ten of Cups. Somebody is thinking about leaving a family unit. Ace of Cups, new love. With an Aries or Taurus, I see one of you, Scorpio, might be thinking about leaving a family unit and maybe go for somebody else. We have an Empress here. Wow. So for some of you Scorpios, you are choosing a Taurus instead of an Aries, or an Aries instead of a Taurus. Okay, a Taurus or an Aries is looking fabulous. Absolutely amazing. Four of Wands. I'm seeing a marriage with a Taurus or an Aries. Very interesting. So, Scorpio, it's time to face the music, either for you or for the other person. For singles, please don't give up in the researching of yourself, okay, or the past, and so you can move on from the past, okay? This reading is a bit heavy, but it's only for September. So in October, which will be your month, Scorpio, things are gonna break off, move forward, and you're just gonna say bye, you know? So let's have a look at the moon card. One is for singles, one is for couples, okay? And this is for couples. You have nothing will come out of this situation, or nothing will come of this situation. I'm gonna focus this one. Void of course moon. This means a moon that hasn't, who is between two signs, and it doesn't connect to any of other planets. So it's an unknown energy, and it's fitting very well with this reading when it's a transition. It's going from one place to another, or from one energy to another. And for some of you, this means, Scorpio, that you might worry about something, but that may not happen, what you're worried about. Or your partner is worrying about something and it's not going to happen. So this message can also be positive. Okay, it can also be positive. What you're worrying about might not happen. But what is more dangerous is if somebody has expectations in a coupled life, waiting for something to happen and it's not happening. Okay? So expectations are maybe not going to be met. Okay? So all you can do is just be, Scorpio, just be, just relax. And we are also, I think, in a full moon soon now, the 12th of September, plus that Saturn is soon going to move forward in a couple of days. And that's going to bring a big change. Saturn is a big, strong energy, and things are going to move forward. Things are going to get clear. Okay? So singles, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. This is a moon who has just been full. Okay, it just was full, and the full moon has intense energies, intense feelings, intense situation, and after that intenseness comes this moon, disseminating moon. And as a Scorpio, you like things to be intense, right? You want to know what you want, things to go on, you know, like that things are going on, right? But now it's like, okay, what now? And now you have time to breathe out, Scorpio. You have time to look at things, to look at yourself, which you maybe don't want to right now. Okay? But it's time to figure some things out about yourself, and then you can go into action again. Okay? I'm sorry, Scorpio, this wasn't an uplifting reading, but it's time to take in things now and not to hide them away. Okay, it's time to take things in. So Scorpio, thank you so much for listening to this video, and I hope you will comment. You have my email address below for a private reading. I would love to do a private reading for you sometime. So have a good one in September. Take care of yourself. Bye.